appropriate. So I was recording inside, and they switched the phone camera, right? So they can get away with what it is that they're getting away with. All right, look at the New York Predator Department. They're blocking with the lights flashing. You see them up there? So anyway, they told me that I got to come back Friday to get my package, right? Because it's not on the shelf. So why is it not on the shelf, right? I keep telling you, they do this to target me. And the New York Predator Department, like I said, they're predator officers engaging in coercive persuasion, programming, manipulation, covert drugging, and the use of the city resources, the fire department, the fecal department, to engage in noise to manipulate your central nervous system. This is what they do. The entire time I was in there, I've never seen the post office this crowded. I understand it's because of the snow. And when I talk about how they just use opportunities, right? Whatever opportunities they have, they just use. Look at these perps. Right? They use opportunities to engage in targeting. That's what I'm talking about. I tell you, I'm gonna expose them. I'm gonna expose them. Everything that they do, I'm gonna expose them. Right? They try to use coercive threats. For example, the woman behind has just walked past me. You know, the staring thing. She looks at me and then looks over like at the bus stop because they're trying to get me to not go home. I'm gonna be home. I'm gonna go home. You know, that is the sort of thing. You go and you read the definition of a coercive persuasion program. I am showing you guys in real time, on video, exactly how they do it, right? And showing the world that they're a bunch of criminals. Showing the world that they're a bunch of criminals. So now I gotta wait. She's like, oh, you gotta come out there Friday. And they're very slick, right? They hack into my phone and ended the video so that I won't be able to save it, right? I won't be able to save what it is that they were engaging in, what they were doing. And when I talk about criminality, that's the criminality I talk about, because they're criminals, right? They have a gun and a badge, but they're criminals. And I've proven it many times before. Like I said, ain't no fear here. There's no fear here. When you can prove what it is that you're saying, when you can prove it, how you've been targeted by the state, how you've been targeted by those working within the state, right? How you've been experimented on, right? How they microchip you and then try to get away with it because they're afraid, they're scared, and they should be scared because I'm gonna take them down. So they should be scared. They should be very afraid. All right? They're a bunch of liars. They're a bunch of manipulators. All right? And I'm gonna show the world exactly who they are and what they're about. All right? The world is going to know their criminality and will deal with them in the appropriate way and the proper way. Okay? So now you'll see them attacking me with the color black. Right? That's what they do. Let me tell you, when you know their tactics and their method, that shit don't work. All right? Okay? Because, you know, when I went to pick up my daughter, we went into school, and they were asking me, do you drop her off to school? Again, loaded, coded messages, and then trying to deny me my package, right? And then doing the staring campaign to try to prevent me from going home, because Pam cannot get up in the morning to take the kids, to make sure the kids get out to the house on time, right? On top of that, all of the kids in Alyssa's class have the same password. So I told him, I said, no, that's a no-no. Hear the sirens? I said, no, that's a no-no. You can't do that. How are you going to have all the kids have the same password? I said, you don't know, kids do malicious shit to each other. If they know her name, her username, they can, go into her account. I told him, I said, no, you're going to give her a different account. You're going to give her a separate account, right? Because, again, I want them to understand that. All right, we're not falling for this shit no more. All right, they got caught, they got exposed. I'm gonna continue to expose them, and I'm gonna expose them in a way in which, like I said, people are gonna learn and they're gonna deal with them in the most appropriate way. Yeah, the ambulance. Yeah, fuck you. All the threat y'all try to threaten, that shit don't work. I can tell you, there's no fear here. There's no fear. I'm gonna expose y'all in the worst way. All right, I'm gonna show you who they truly are. not who they pretend to be. Right? Anyhow, talk to you guys in the next video.